Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Pause for a moment. Let me ask you something. When was the last time your heart felt light? Not your body, not your schedule, your heart. If you are exhausted in a way sleep cannot fix, if you smile in front of people but feel heavy when you are alone, if you are doing everything right yet still feel empty, then listen carefully. Because today is not random. This message did not find you by accident. And no, this is not false comfort. This is good news for tired heart. And here's the uncomfortable truth we often avoid. A tired heart is not always a sign of weakness. Sometimes it is a sign that Allah is preparing you for something bigger than your comfort. Strange, right? But stay with me, because near the end of this message I will share one truth that can completely change how you see your pain. And if you leave early, you may miss the very relief your heart has been begging for. Let's be honest for a moment. The heart gets tired when du'as seem unanswered, efforts go unnoticed, tests arrive back to back, and silence replaces clarity. You start asking questions you never thought you would ask. Why me? How long? Did Allah forget me? If Allah was truly displeased with you, would you still be turning to Him? Think about that. A heart that feels pain is still alive. A heart that feels sorrow still cares. And a heart that turns to Allah in exhaustion is not broken. It is beloved. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that no fatigue, no illness, no anxiety, no sorrow, even the prick of a thorn, afflicts a believer, except that Allah expiates sins through it. So let me say this clearly. With authority and mercy, your tiredness is not wasted. But here's where fear enters. What if you misunderstand this phase and give up right before relief? That happens more often than we think. Now listen closely. This is the part most people miss. Allah does not burden a heart without already placing within it the strength to endure. Read that again, slowly. If your heart feels stretched, it's because it is being expanded. If you feel pressure, it's because something valuable is being shaped. Here is the good news for tired hearts. Allah is closer to you now than when you felt strong. Yes, now. Because tired hearts make the most sincere du'as. Tired hearts stop relying on themselves. Tired hearts finally say, Ya Allah, I can't do this without you. And that sentence alone can change destinies. Have you noticed how your strongest du'as come at your weakest moments? Exactly so. This is not coincidence. This is divine design. What if the delay you hate is actually protecting you from a future pain you cannot yet see? Hold that thought. Here is the final truth. Listen carefully. Relief in Islam does not always come by removing the test. Sometimes it comes by strengthening the heart inside the test. Allah sends good news to tired hearts in 3 ways. Peace that doesn't make sense, guidance at the right moment, strength you didn't know you had. And when relief finally arrives, you will realize the wait was not punishment, it was preparation. So do not rush Allah. Do not compare your journey. Do not abandon your prayers because of exhaustion, because tired hearts are often closest to divine openings. Do not let Shaitan convince you that your weakness disqualifies you. It doesn't. It qualifies you for Allah's mercy. So tonight, before you sleep, make one honest dua. No fancy words, no long speech. Just say, Ya Allah, my heart is tired, but it is still yours. And trust this promise. For every tired heart that turns to Allah, there is good news written. Even if it hasn't arrived yet, stay patient, stay connected, and remember, this is not the end of your strength, it is the beginning of your reliance. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.